Hey everyone, this is OTC. I trade with Bear Bull Traders Community, and this is a live trade recap of Microsoft with 30 minutes to the bell. So let's give it a run here. So what I was looking at here is that on the 2-minute, it was holding the 100 SMA, and on the 1 minute it was holding this 200 SMA. But just before that, you can see someone called it out in the chat room that Microsoft was running up. And I looked over at the SPY, and the SPY was still running up as well, trending higher. If you look at the group screeners in FinViz, you can see that technology made a strong push of 2.21%. So that was motivation behind that. And then, so I got in on this pullback after this burst of energy here, and then got some more on it. Added position there. I'm going to run it back 20 seconds. You'll see that I had set my stop loss with quite a bit of give down to this 100 SMA, and then once it started making the push, then I went ahead and moved it up and set it as tight as possible in case it came back hard. But this is a great example of trading with the level 2, because over here you're going to see in a second that I'm looking at the 221 level. The reason I set that range order is because at the 221 level, take a look at what I'm about to show you. So you've got, oh, there it goes, 200 lots, there it goes, 200 lots, 201, and then 19. So you had 220 lots of shares up above that want to get sold. So I was not too scared of this thing coming back, since technology had pushed higher, the SPY was pushing higher, everything looked pretty good in terms of that pullback on low volume. You'll see I'll draw it in here in a second, but this pullback here was on lower volume. When they tried to push it underneath this intraday level and the VPOC, the buyers came back in and pushed it back up. So anytime this stock was trying to turn around, the sellers were trying to take over, buyers would come in and give it a boost. So there's the R calculator, and I'm going to speed it up now because you see it made that pullback again, and then it was trying to get a pop, and then that candle there can panic you out of a trade. But what I'm looking at over here on the 2-minute is that the retracement of that candle doesn't engulf this more than 50%. It gets really close because you can see it here. It's about 50% of it, but just as that's closing, they're struggling to push it down. So that means normally into the close that it's just going to pop back up is what I see. See, there it goes, that pop back up. So this candle could have been the reversal, but still holding on, getting up there, makes another push. Watching the time and sales. This one here is filtered for 1,000 and above. This one is the 0, so anything will fill in here, and this one is filtered for 99 and above, so anything with 100 and above will show here. And my orange is below the bid, and then above the ask is a purple. So here you can see that they're inside the bid, a lot inside, few sellers, maybe a lot of transactions there, but not really showing any signs of weakness. There you go, marking that second pullback was on low volume. The sellers exhausted themselves on this candle to the downside. Good push there on good volume. Remember, this one here got us to the next level, right? These are levels. So level here up to the next level, then consolidation up to the next level, consolidation. Now there, I'll run it back 10 seconds. Now there, on that last push, I have a range order set, but it was just struggling to get up there, struggling to break up, wasn't completely getting up there. So what I did, you'll see it there. So I just initiated the order. It's getting up there. It's struggling, not quite, and I don't want to give that up, so I just take it. Sure enough, comes right back down and turns into a short reversal. So from here on, it's going to reverse. I'll speed it up there a second. Now I put the R calculator back up to see what the trade ended up to be with my original stop loss way down here. So it ended up being a 3R trade, so pretty good there considering how far I had my stop loss down. Pretty happy with that trade, using the level 2 and at the close of the bell to add to the P&L there. I'm drawing in the stop loss, kind of what I was showing that I was having it. If it overcame these wicks, then I would be out. So that was my technical level stop loss, overcoming those wicks right there, falling below this level, this pivot level up here. So that was my live recap of the Microsoft trade. You can see it starting to tail down there. Would have been a nice catch for a short, but was happy to move up there for a 3R trade. All right, on to the next one. Thank you.